From the moment we're old enough to comprehend the basics of life, we experience disappointment. The Bible says, wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. That being said, with my patience greatly tested, it is with great disappointment and a broken yet humble heart that I want to announce that Governor McCrory and his clemency board have denied my request for a pardon for the 2 felony offenses I committed in 1992. From time to time, I'm asked to speak to troubled youth, and I always tell them to remember that your decisions today will follow you throughout life. You may not be lucky as I have been to get a second chance, but most importantly, not to let your past define your future. Indeed, my past has made me stronger and wiser, but it also helped me shape into the man I am today, the father, the husband, the friend, and the citizen. I will always hold my head high knowing that I have overcome so many obstacles in my life. First and foremost, I want to thank Reverend Harold Anderson and his wife Alice, for their love, forgiveness, and newfound friendship. In case you didn't know, it was Reverend Anderson's house that I went into in 1992, and he and his wife have supported me and encouraged me throughout this entire process. They are the kindest, most loving, most forgiving people I have ever met, and it is truly my honor to know them. It's funny how God works, to be honest with you. And if anyone has any questions about our situation, I'll be glad to explain, as this may be news to some of my newer friends. Next, I want to thank the almost 200 people that wrote character letters on my behalf. I spent an entire year telling my story and gathering letters from the greatest friends and co-workers and family members a guy could ever have. And I don't want to forget those of you that emailed the governor on my behalf. I can't tell you all how much I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, I am humbled and truly undeserving of your love and friendship. A special thank you goes out to my dear friend Chris Boyette, State Representative John Bell, State Representative Jimmy Dixon, who in one way or another were instrumental in my journey. In a world where politicians are generally looked upon in a bad light, these gentlemen are true servants of the public, and once again it has been my honor and privilege to know and associate myself with these men of great character. Last, I want to extend a thank you after the fact to District Attorney Matt Delbridge, who called me back on Tuesday and sadly confirmed what I already knew. We chatted a few minutes, and he was kind enough to listen to me as I expressed my great disappointment. Not only did he speak words of wisdom and encouragement over the phone, but later that day I received an email, a heartfelt email from him that I truly was not expecting. I must admit, the last few days have been a whirlwind of emotions. Anger, hurt, disappointment. It was like a piece of me died. To work so hard for something and to have people who know nothing about you except what they read on a piece of paper make a decision that could change your life in so many ways. They say I can reapply in 3 years, and truthfully, I don't know if I can handle it emotionally. 3 years in some ways is a long time, and in other ways it's right around the corner. I've asked myself 1,000 times over the last few days what I did not do that caused them to deny me. Reading their own criteria, I couldn't find one negative. I have lived a clean, God-fearing, law-abiding life since my release. I have been active in my community, always giving, and never expected anything in return. In a state where 40% of released convicts are reincarcerated within 3 years of release. And from what I read, over 70% of convicted felons usually end up back in prison. I think I'm a prime example of what rehabilitation should be and how the system should work. I've been out for 18 years with no criminal charges. I've had the same place of employment for 19 years, worked my way up from the bottom to the top, become a husband, a father, a grandfather, and not 1 minute since my release have I been a burden on the state. Again, I can't think of one thing I didn't do that would have affected the governor's decision. And trust me when I tell you, they don't give you any details. I do hope that should I reapply, that those of you that wrote me letters would be willing to once again take a chance on me. Again, I thank each and every one of you for your support and encouragement, and I'm truly blessed to have each one of you in my life. May God continue to bless you all and your families more and more each day. Thank you.